Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to discuss some important topics of data science. In this playlist, you are going to find out the importance and the important topics that are important in data science, and we will cover every important topic of data science in this series. This playlist basically contains, we will make 12 videos and we will cover the main topics of data science. So, the first topic of our presentation, or we can say that our playlist is fundamentals of coding with R and Python. Python, basically, we will learn about the basic fundamentals of these both coding and programming languages. As we all know that these both programming languages are widely used programming languages, especially Python. Python, Python, we use Python in everyday life. Basically, the backend part of Python is everywhere now. And in R is also used, very widely used languages. They are basically both are efficient in their specific fields. So this presentation will provide you an overview of the basics of coding with R and Python. Python and R are both programming powerful programming languages commonly used for data analysis, statistical modeling, and machine learning. Basically, we all know that these two programming languages are used for data analysis, statistical modeling, and machine learning. These programming languages are mainly used for data science. You can easily say that. Now we are going to discuss using commands in R and Python. Before discussing these further topics, let me show you where you can find out the R R basically the R Studio. You can go on the Google and just type R Studio. Here you can go on the first link, that is posit.studio, and here you can see that download R Studio. You can download this the R Studio from here, and you can code the basically the R programming language in this studio itself. So I will provide you this link in the description. Do check it out. Now coming back to our main point, using basically using comments in R and Python. So there are basically two types of comments in Python. Inline Python and are both inline comment and multi-line comment. So what are inline comments? Using hash symbol in R and Python to comment out, making it non-executable to explain the purpose. Basically, the unexecutable code in our Python or in R is the comment section part. So basically, you use the hash symbol to comment out single line in R and Python. To comment it multi-line, you use slash asterisk asterisk slash to comment out multiple lines, and in Python you use triple quotes in Python to basically comment out the multiple lines in Python. Now next topic is executing commands in R and Python. To execute command, you basically have three steps. The first step is interactive console, second step is script execution, third step is function execution. You can directly type the code inside the console and press the enter key, and the execution will be going to be intermediate and immediate. Basically, if you type the code in the console, you will get the result immediately. And script execution, write the code in script while with extensions R and py and run the entire script. You basically write a script with the extensions py and .r respectively, and then you have to run the entire script at once. Function execution, you can also define functions in R and Python, and you need to call the functions by their specific names to give the programming language a specific task. Now the next topic is importing packages in R and Python. How to import packages in R and Python? There are two ways. R library, in R we use library word keyword, or we can say function library function. In Python we use import keyword. So use the library function to import packages in R, providing access to additional functions and data. You can use the library function to basically import the packages in R. What are packages? Basically, packages are nothing but they are the files which contain predefined set of functions that are to be performed in the specific programming languages. In Python, you use import. Use the import statement in Python to import packages, allowing you to access the functions and classes. Basically, use the import keyword and what you want to import, the class, the method, the basically the predefined functions. You need to write import and the basically the package name out after the import. Getting data into R. How to get data into R? Basically, how to use the data into R. So we can divide it into three steps: reading files, importing data, creating data frames. So first we read files using functions like read CSV or read table in R to read data from CSV or text file. You basically use the function read CSV function or read table function to use the tables or to read the table content. Importing data, use functions like read.csv or read.excel from packages like readr or readexcel to import from various formats. Basically, the read CSV function or the read Excel function from the packages, they are from the packages. The read CSV function are from the read R package, and the read Excel function is from the read Excel package. You basically every function have their own packages, so you need to figure out which package contains the function you want to use. Creating data frames. Create data frame directly in R using data.frame function to structure data with rows and columns. If you want to structure your data in the tabular format in the form of rows and columns, you use data frame function. Save output in R and Python. To save output in R and Python, in R, use the save function to save objects like data frames or module results as R data files. To save object, basically you use the save function to save the files. Use the write CSV function to write the data to CSV file. You can also write the data by using write CSV function. In Python, use the pickle module to save Python objects as binary files. You need to use the pickle module to save the Python objects as a file. Use the pandas library to save data from as CSV or Excel form. You need to use the panda library to use the data frames in the CSV or Excel files. Now accessing records and variables in R and Python. R use square brackets for indexing data frames. Example, data 1 comma 2 for the first row, second column. Basically, the 1 describes the first row and the 2 describes the second column. The in R. In Python, use square brackets for indexing list or arrays. Example, list 0 for. You basically use square brackets to define the list or arrays in Python. Use dollar for accessing variables with an object. Example, data dollar variable. You need to use the dollar sign to access the variable. Use dot notation to attributes or objects. If you want to access attribute or object, you use the dot notation before and after the function. So that is all for this lecture. We will going to be discuss more topics of data science in further videos. If you like the video, please do share, make comments, and also like the video. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next video.